Hi and welcome to Mixing Like a Pro. This is Dami. Today I'm going to do a quick review and also sound demo of the Phoenix Audio EQ. This is the gyrator. That is the gyrator EQ. That's what this is called. They have another one which is the DRS EQ. But today we're gonna focus on the gyrator. This is by far absolutely something special. If I need to keep two EQs, this is for sure going to be one of them. So without wasting much time, I'm not going to talk about it much, but you are going to even hear what this stuff sounds like. So let's jump right into the review and then I'll see you after the video. All right, so here we have the Phoenix Audio. You can see we have 4 bands of the gyrator EQ in here. The first one here has different switches here. You have Shane, 15K and 10K. For what I understand, this is shelving. This is your bell curve, and then shelving as well. And then you have this knob here to bypass the EQ. And then you have a high pass filter here. This is set to 80 Hertz. And with 80 Hertz, I believe it has a 12 dB per octave. And then the interesting thing that you don't get to see is it has this output knob right here. And this lets you add additional drive to the sound. I believe even when this is bypassed, you can still use this to control the gain. So one thing with analog hardware is headroom. Some analog gears, EQs, don't have good headroom. But with this is really amazing. You can color your sound more and you can use this to control your gain as well. So it's worth mentioning that the gain right here is stepped, and I believe you can move it all the way. When you cut all the way down, that is 16 dB. When you boost all the way up, that is also 16 dB boost. Overall, we're going to test the sound and you're going to hear what this sounds like. It's beautiful. It's probably unlike any EQ you've ever heard, maybe in the plugin world or the analog world. In my mind, anything that I can say that is close to this, only in terms of the high end, in my mind, is the Bax maybe EQ. The top end of the Bax EQ can be similar to this. All right, so without wasting much time, let's run some audio examples into this guy. All right, so let's solo the kick drum and let's play around with this guy. So it's off right now. Okay, kick drum. Let's go to the mid band here. Maybe 200. Cut that out. Okay, that's 200, boosting 200. You see, I'm going all the way. Maybe is that 16 dB, right? It sounds good. I'm gonna switch this to 400. 800. You see, now you're running stuff through this EQ and you're like, the kick sounds good. And this is the same kick we used on the Neve where we did that. So I'm actually just gonna leave that band for now. Let's go to 130 and boost. Bypass. Just look at how smooth, how creamy that sounds. What else can we do here? Now let's go to let's use 3K right here and do some boost there to get some bite. Let's try 1K. That's nice and punchy. EQ out. I'm just gonna crank the volume up for just being loud, for the sake of being loud, so I can actually hear things clearly too. Out. That is pretty tight. Let's engage the high pass filter here. So you can hear that's a drastic change. I love how this is handling the low end. Now I'm gonna go to 400 to cut some of that to get some clarity. Tight. Bring it back in. Let's try some 10K. Let's just test it out. So that's the thing with this EQ. I mean, you don't want to even be pushing it to 1. You can push all the way and it still sounds good. Don't think anything ever sounds bad running through this guy. Now let's take it out. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. Like I said, this is a very good EQ. See, without wasting time, we can actually move on easily. And I don't want to do a comparison here, but this is the same kick we ran through the Neve, and we had to spend so much time to get the kick to work with the Neve. And like I said in the video for the Neve 1073 is, I just wish they had just one more band, just like this right here. It would have been an easy fix, because exactly what I'm doing here is removing some at 400, boosting at 1K to get that bite. But these EQs are reacting very differently, and this is an inductor bass EQ. I heard that is the holy grail back in the 70s. There's just something special about it. And how do I know that is, I have the Phoenix Audio, the regular EQ, the DRS. That was the first one I got. It sounded good. But when I got this gyrator one, my mind was blown away. You can actually compare both. They're in two different worlds. This is a great EQ. And you want EQ that can make you walk fast and move on. And that's what we've done. Let's go to the bass. I'm just going to crank the volume up here too. Okay, in and out. So on the bass, I'm gonna go to maybe 80. Ooh. I'm gonna go to, let's bypass it. Okay, that nice bottom end. I'm gonna go to 130. Love it. Go to 40. I feel it. I hear a little bit of shift even on my headphone. Let's stick to 180. I'll go to 800. Let's try and boost some of that bass tone. Let's cut that. Okay, let's try 400. Just sounds good. 200. Okay, let's engage the high pass. The high pass is at 80 now, and I'm also boosting 80, so I'm gonna boost more of 80. I like that. That's tight. Bypass. That's really nice. Now let's go to maybe 1K and 3K here. 1K first. All right, there you go. $3K. With the 3K, you can hear the finger side, so I can decide which one I like, 3K or 1K. There's something, the growl, if that's what it's called, that 1K is bringing, so I'll leave it there. Now let's play those two together, kick and bass, and bypass it. That sounds amazing. Let's go to maybe a different part of the song here. You know, it's good that I'm doing this because I have not tried using this on kick or even bass. But I'm always maybe just running it through my Neve pre, because my Neve pre is connected directly to my Neve EQ. But I'm really actually blown away by the result I was able to get on the kick drum especially, and then there's the roundness on the bass. I'm sure you probably still be blown away when we test this out on other instruments like guitars. This is night and day. Let's do that again. I'm gonna engage the high pass filter on both. Listen to the low end on the kick. Ooh, that's nice. I can listen to that all day. Let's try it out on the snare, and then I'm gonna try it out on, we have some guitar tracks here as well. All right, so quick things I'm gonna do on the snare. Top end, low end boost. Let's go. 130. Ooh, nice. Let's go to 80. Back to 130. Okay, we'll keep it at 130. Let's see 200. So let's boost actually. Okay, I'm going to go to 400. So I think we can do a little bit of cleanup on 400. Go to 3K. Oh, nice. Let's try 1K. 3K. 3K is where is that? Bypass it. Working, I can increase the gain coming in here. There you go. Now it's reacting differently. Bypass. You can hear the boxiness disappeared. Let me go to 6K on here. We don't want that. 3K is fine, just a little bit. And then let's try some 10K boost. Bypass. We're gonna boost a lot more on 130 and then engage the high pass filter. Bypass. There you go, there you go. That's a good sound. Let's move to the acoustic guitar here. I'll pan it to the middle. So from the acoustic, right, I think we can do some cleanup around maybe like 2K, but we don't have 2K here. So let's go to 3K. Let's boost it right there. I'm gonna move to 1K. between 3K, 1K and 3K. So just do some cuts right there. Some low end cut. Bypass it. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the Sheen, and I believe the Sheen is around 25K. Let's just test it out. I'll move to 15K, 10K, bypass. Ooh, that cleanup is good. Alright, so instead of using maybe this 3K here, let me put that back. I'll go to okay, no, let's just keep going. Let's test this one. Let's boost 200, 400, and 800. 800 probably sounds bad, but let's just hear it first. 200. You know, depends. I like the weight or the low mid coming in there. Bypass. $400. That's nasty. 800. Doesn't actually sound really bad. I'll go to 200. Okay, that's nice. Bypass. So I'm gonna go to 6K and boost 6K here to get that high mid. But too much going on there. So 3K, remove. For demonstration purposes, I will boost 130. Yeah, that's not needed for stuff like this. So I think we got the sound right here. 200 boost, 3K cut, 10K boost. In and out again. Let's play this with the snare drum. I mean, can you hear that? That sounds good. It's not just a volume thing at all, no. It's not a volume thing. That's it, guys. That's good. Let's try this on maybe another instrument, because I want to give you different examples. Try it here on this overdriven guitar here to 3, and then also maybe the clean guitar here. Like, this already sounds good. I don't think there's anything much to do to this guitar right here. Boosting 200. Maybe some mid-range cut at 3K. Let's boost that same 3K. Right. That is that. There isn't much to do here. Let's go to the next one. This also sounds good. Let's put some 800 on here. Some 130, and then I pass it. Bypass. Yeah, so we're able to bring out the tone more on this. Some cut at 3K to remove the harshness. All right, that is that too. Not those guitars already kind of sound good. So I think what we're gonna do is let's try this on maybe a piano right here. So on a stereo track. So if you have two of them, and I use that a lot, you know, since I have two on stereo. I pass on, turn it off. And the piano too sounds EQ'd already, right? Let's see, can we even make it sound nicer? Maybe 6K. Maybe 3K. Bypass. $1K. $3K. Let's get some maybe low mid on the piano. We can start from 400. Right. Let's switch to 200. $400 is probably better. Let's see if we can put some 130 on here. And then high pass. That's really nice. Yeah, so in case you want to get body out of the piano, the sheen, we can just try it. I don't expect much. So I'm going to cut around 3K here to get a different sound from this piano. Remove. Reduce this. So it's not too bright. We're keeping a little bit of the mid-range and the low end, but it's not thin, right? We started with thin sound. Okay, right, that's that. Maybe I can throw in one more example. Let's try this on a synth. Yeah, I do have a synth track right here. Let's try the top end, 10K. It's not gonna disappoint. 15K. Bypass. That is nice. High pass. Let's try maybe 800. I'm gonna count the gain down. Boost some 3K. Bypass. Let's try the low end, right? Bypass. Honestly, that's the Phoenix Audio. You can't really go wrong with it. I hope these examples have been really helpful so far. Phoenix Audio, this is top there for me, and I'm saying top 2 or top 3 for now. All right, that is it, right? You can hear what this EQ sounds like, and I know you can literally just decide what to use it on, what instrument it works better on than the rest. But overall, this is one of my favorite EQs, outboard EQ. The top end is not something you can get elsewhere. It has its sound, it's rich. You can go, if it has 50 dB, I'm sure you can do 50 dB and it won't sound bad. You can use it on different sources, guitars, vocals, bass, even kick drum, but anything like you just heard in the example. So thanks again for watching, and then stay tuned for other videos. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and also share it as well. So if you're considering getting any analog EQ, depending on what you want, I definitely recommend that. But there are other ones, right, that might be suitable for what you are working on. But thank you again for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.